thank God I had that heater, because if I wouldn't have something like making a soothing noise, then it would be kind of horrible, you know? It's almost as if, like, a girl's continuously getting abused. Like a pedophile was in the ear, you know? Or, like, a pedophile is stalking you. You know, it's gonna be worse than a perverted person now, you know? And none of it is gonna make anyone feel good, so, I mean, it's as that. It's as that because if someone can say the worst thing about someone, how does that person feel? Good if that is true about the person, which is true if they're going into people's homes and doing this and that and putting things in people and children nowadays, touching them while they're asleep nowadays. Like, it's going to be to the point where, hello, did I ask you to put anything in my child? No, not only that though, now it's hello, why did you go into my house? Why did you come inside of my house while I'm sleeping? Why do you think that you can move me around like a robot? And now I'm sleeping, and now a rat male is touching me. And why do we call it rat male? Just to make self feel comfortable. So now it doesn't only go into psychology and making someone feel better, but you should try to make someone feel better. Because if you're not making or helping someone feel better, you're going to be abusing them mentally, torturing them, because they have been through enough. Like, these people that are just stupid and just saying, like, yeah, you're stupid and you're mentally retarded. I studied psychology, so I would know how to go about those things, but I also had, like, little brothers that I used to care for. So I would have to, like, know how to take care of them. Not only that, I had other little cousins, nephews that I would babysit, so... And, I mean, friends as well. You always want to comfort somebody. I mean, look, watch. When they're at the end of the day, where they're exposed and they're crying, imagine how disturbing it's going to be that they were trying to do all of this to people, and now because they're crying, we should let them get away with it. Or I should not just be saying anything that I want to. Isn't that kind of stupid? Like, that would be stupid of me. Like, when it's like, something that's supposed to be making you feel better to have an argument. Like, aren't you going to keep arguing? Well, I do. I don't really care nowadays. I haven't been treated correctly, so I don't really care. So now if there's an argument that's being continued because it makes someone feel better, like, what about these people right here? Like, before I couldn't say anything, but now I can. And it's not going to fit in if they're trying to manipulate you to be angry in a conversation that I am in right now at the moment, because supposedly now that I can say something, now it's not me saying something, and it didn't come from me naturally. And I mean, now I'm supposed to feel like, well, it doesn't matter if it didn't come from me this whole entire conversation, then what does it matter? I'm not smart enough. But that's not going to matter because it's already out there. Okay, so the conversation that is being put out there, I'm saying it. But if I couldn't say it before, then now that I'm saying it, I should be angry because whoever is helping me get my words across is now, it's all for her to be praised. I don't want to be praised either way. I've been treated like poop by not just cyber stalkers, but by other people. For no reason as well. And I can start crying on here right now. Because not only my family has, like, stopped talking to me. Well, I mean, we never really talked. But, I mean, some of my families, I still do talk to them, which is true. I really do talk to all of my family members still. But, I mean, some of my family members don't talk to me because of stupid things that they have in their head that make it seem like it's my fault that supposedly I'm saying something, but after I say something, I'm being honest on why I'm saying something. But that has nothing to do with it. But I was supposed to cry. That supposedly now someone doesn't talk to me. Or now that people are treating me like poop. And now that I'm saying something, I should feel something towards someone. But not only feel something towards someone, but before that, in the previous video, it was to feel stupid because of everything that I just described. So, I studied psychology, and I knew that it wasn't just gonna be how they are saying it is on a person. It's also actually something about a person within themselves that it's more to study, because after cyber takes control of your brain, which is basically like that guy that got CYFD called on him is saying that the chip is now controlling the sun, which is not like that. Only there's more things, and that was in the previous video, but I'll label it something like 105 something, just who cares. So then anyways, so now that this is happening of the control, now when I study psychology, let me go back. When they take control of the brain, this area right there, that part of section of explaining is going to come after. When I explained that when I took that psychology class, I noticed that people were not behaving how they wanted to anymore. And it wasn't because of themselves wanting to be like that. It was just because of something of control. But I didn't know that it could have gone this far from 2012, 2015. No, it was 2012, 2011 to all the way now. That now it's like a chip inserted in your brain, but it's not only a chip, and if it is a chip, because I don't know, but it wouldn't only be that, because there's more things that would be pulling a nerve to make you ache, literal pain, and that's hurting you. Like if someone pinches you, that's hurting you. If someone presses down on your arm, it could sleep you if it's the left arm and you have a circle right there indented, right? But it's not about that right now. It's about like if someone even just pinches you or flicks you, it's gonna hurt you, right? So imagine if the nerves are being pulled. They're not gonna be the blood cells, right? Because those are watery. They'll disappear. They will go apart. You know, something is not hooked onto that. Something is hooked onto like a type of. It would be like a string, but it's not a string. It's something inside of the brain area. So now that's hurting you. So if these people were good to you, that wouldn't be hurting you, right? They would not be stopping you from wanting to do what you want to do, right? You would be able to be creative, sing, explore, talk. That's not helping you if it's just keeping you quiet. It didn't help me. And my heart is hurt. But right now I don't think about it. I don't think about it every single day. Because it's reality. Like, I'm not living in the past or in the moments where I'm hurt. I'm trying to help myself not be scared about what they've done to people. And if it's not scared, because that's the first feeling that they would want someone to go to, because if someone is feeling scared because of something, now literally every second they're being traumatized, so now they belong in a mental institution. You see, like, it's just like they're not helping me escalate on anything, because in reality I would not have or wanted to do anything with this. This is not my fault. None of this that I'm talking about is my fault. Nothing of what they are doing is my fault. Police are so stupid, even because they have all the authority to start the research, to do this, to do that, and there's millions of officers, and they're so stupid. They even go against the citizens sometimes. I don't need to say this about all the police officers, because I have family in police officer law area and stuff, so you know, maybe some don't know, but some do. Man, the right side of my temple is kind of aching, because like when I was in Pecos, Texas, 2012, there was this whole entire argument about how this guy, he wanted to kiss me, and his friend liked me, and I was just like, ew, I don't like neither of you. So, you know, I was with somebody. Okay, so I was with my boyfriend that I was with for like 6 years on and off. After that experience where I had got, you know, abused and fucking kicked in my face, So when this guy was trying to kiss me, and I was at this party in Pecos, Texas, where I had just moved for the summer, that I had lived in Victorville, California first, Adelanto, old Adelanto first, in that area. So this girl, she noticed that this guy was trying to kiss me at this party, and she had some Michael Kors slip-ons, and I had just regular boots from a little regular ghetto sneaker store or whatever, but I liked them. They were cute. They're like kind of like they had spots on them like leopard and or cheetah or something like that. They were like light brown and dark brown spots and black spots, and they were like cute little mini boots. And then we go into the restroom, and it's me and her, and there's other guys in there, and there's other people in there, and I guess they're doing something. I don't know what they're doing, but we literally start like just looking at each other, me and this girl just like, she starts arguing about what kind of shoes I'm wearing. Like, what in the fucking world? What are you talking about right now? What in the freaking world are you going on about just hating what I'm wearing? I mean, I'm not really wearing anything wrong. So then I'm like, what about you? This is like a whole entire dirt party, and you came with like some little slip-ons. And I mean, it's Michael Kors. My mom wears Michael Kors. That's fine. I can wear Michael Kors and not be upset about it. Or maybe I'm not a big fan. It doesn't matter. Which, of course, like I am if my mom wears it, right? Or if she doesn't afford it now, you know? Fuck it. And then, like, we're in this restroom, and this girl, she just starts talking bad about, like, what I'm wearing and talking bad to me and just being rude and mean. And I'm just like, what in the world? Like, why? Like, what in the world? I didn't do nothing to you. And then I'm like, well, you're wearing slippers, and we're at a freaking dirt party right here. This whole entire place is desert. Wouldn't you want to go to church with something like that? But, of course, like, you would think that slippers are for like kind of church, but I mean, I would wear something like that to like one of my parents' uncle or cousin's birthday party, like if it were a family. But I mean, or maybe if it was like another party and I had like something else, right? So I didn't know what to say, and so I just said, "Oh, you're wearing slippers." Literally, nothing to say. And then so she gets really upset and heated. She has a new boyfriend and she wants to surprise him and like, hey, I want to fight. I want to be cool. I want to show off everything, whatever. I'm like, all right, nigga, whatever. Like, I didn't even say nigga there. I just said, oh my God, like, are you serious? Nigga, like, wow. And yeah, I believe that everyone that is probably dark skinned is probably black or a nigger, because I'm a fucking nigger. And if you don't believe that shit, then you're a fucking lame. You know why? Because you're racist. And I don't give a fuck about what you got to say, because they killed my great grandpa because he was black. So fuck it. I'm a nigger because I'm black. If you don't like it, then I don't really care. Right? Because I'm not going to bring back my grandpa's dad and give him a life with his dad, and now my grandpa is a horrible person. And now my dad has to go through slavery with his dad in Mexico days. So nothing's going to change my mind. I'm not going to get more white on it or anything. But, you know, voice effects will happen. They're not mine, but they do work with that. So cybers are still around everyone. As I'm talking about speaking about the whole entire fight that had happened, that I mean, I was for it. I was going for it too. I mean, like, I don't really like to fight. I don't want to hurt anybody. But, I mean, it happened. So, then we get to the part where we're in the backyard and I'm just talking. I'm just ready. Like, alright, yeah, whatever, we're gonna fight. Like, sure. I guess, you know, like, why not? So, I'm turned around and I'm waiting for this person to come to the front of me. And this person comes to the back of me. As I'm turning around, I notice that there's like a big person with her and more people, and suddenly like my face just gets kicked. Like, I'm noticing like someone just tries to say go to sleep already. So I'm like, what? No, like I'm in a fight, like, and I'm already even just talking about this to my own freaking thoughts, I think, but it's not, of course. I know it's not, you know. So now it's not only about what we have in our brains, okay? It's not about that at all. It's about that in this fight, I got kicked in my face, and now my head hurts because I didn't know this whole entire time that these rats are talking right now. You can hear them. But this whole entire time, I didn't know my nose was like kind of like off to the left a little more. And it's fine with me. I don't care. I'm still beautiful regardless. Like, literally, like, no one even can say anything about that. But Kim Rat does hate me. She tries to say, like, I said something about her butt area in her first TV shows, that it was deformed and it looked like a camel nose. And I was just like, what? I don't even know what you're talking about. But you see, this is what they do. They try to pretend like everything that they're thinking of themselves that is negative, they put it on other people, and now they have a way to take it out on people, and that plastic surgery is just going to help them. I didn't say anything wrong about her either. I didn't say wrong about anyone else. And personally, I don't know the rat. I don't know any of the rats that were following me around. I just noticed it. That's why I'm saying, like, now if you dislike me, but this was 2018, if you dislike me, and now I'm feeling sad, or I just want to be calm, or I just want to lay down and chill, and not care about you and what you're thinking or saying about me, or why you don't like me and why you're treating me like poop, like, I don't care. Like, you're not just going to go and make a whole entire circle on the board and say, oh, now it's your fault. I don't really care if I'm the only one outside of this whole entire group. Like, I've got my own things that I was doing already, and you're not my anything like that. So I've had already things that I've been doing. So it just doesn't make sense how you people all just try to act like I'm saying something wrong. I'm not keeping anyone from being with anyone. I'm not keeping anything from anyone. I'm being honest to probably whoever's hearing it, because that's what I'm trying to do. Because if I'm not being honest, then all these cyber threats and cyber abusing moments that are happening, that actually happen to a lot more people, and I've seen it on the news as well, and actually other news, like San Antonio police been on the news, like trying to raise awareness as well for all these cyber attacks and everything. So I've been actually trying to keep up with that as well. And no, I'm not talking about that camera over there, alright? Because I don't like her, right? I don't like her. I don't want nothing to do with that. So when this gets exposed to like more, just keep me out of it or keep me in it. But regardless, if that rat comes to me, if anyone comes to me that has to do with anything like that, I will do anything that I can to protect myself first, and I'm going to say that very clear. But also as well, I don't need to hang around with anyone that's a rat like that. So now that I've got myself out of that, anyone wants to involve me, that's fine with me. Do I choose to be? No, because I didn't do anything to them. I don't know why they're stalking me. I don't know why they set me up to get kicked on my face. You know, all I know is that even if all of this is happening, like, God knows what's going on. You all can't just put God down and expect to be praised at the end of it. Like, you all will understand that God is more powerful than you. Alright? So, after the blinking and everything to just confuse me for the rest of the entire conversation, do I feel better about this conversation? It doesn't really matter. Do I feel good talking about this? No. There's still more. And I still feel a little bit hurt, but that doesn't happen every single day. I go through my days and I cook, I clean, I do everything I can. Some days I don't clean, some days I've been cooking, so I've been wanting to learn how to cook, so I kind of know how to cook. Well, a little bit still. I'm still kind of learning how to cook because, like, when I got pregnant, I realized that, like, I wanted to learn how to make Spanish rice, and I really didn't know how, and I just learned 2023 January, so I'm really, like, excited about that, because that showed me that I can actually cook whatever and anything, and now I know how to make pizza, which is kind of crazy, but it's kind of hard to make pizza sometimes, and you know what I'm talking about if your pizza has came out, like, kind of, like, not the best at times, so I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm excited about the pizza because I like pizza. But, I mean, I would say I'm normal. But what's happening with cyber stalking is not. And that sucks that all of that happens to more people is, like, not normal. But it's not normal, and now the person's not normal. And that doesn't have nothing to do with me, because that sucks and people are taking medications. And that's disgusting because people choose to take medications. I've been asked before, like, If like for PTSD, when someone was following me around, they asked, do you want to take medication? I'm like, no, ew, like gross. Oh, okay, well, you don't have to. I was like, oh, I know I don't have to, but like, ew, like I don't want nothing to do with that because it's kind of disgusting. Like, what am I gonna do, sell them? What am I gonna gain off of that? They're not even good pills. Like, come on now. My dad's probably had better ones for some pain that he's had, and if you mix those with something else, then you probably start seeing things like shrooms, and that's even more better than that stupid feeling like you can't say anything because now you're bipolar, or now you have ADHD, or now you have like schizophrenia. Like, come on, no one wants to be on those lame pills just keeping you stupid, mentally stuck every single day. So now if you want to go into drug considerations of what will make you feel good, don't talk to me about that because I don't know about it. But if you do want to experience something like shrooms, that is not the thing to have fun on for the rest of your life. And I would not want to take shrooms either because that's scary. But like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, why would you want to like take something that is like kind of putting chemicals in your body that is unhealthy? You're not going to think more straight. It's not going to help you now more when they are the ones confusing you. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, I'm good. Look, first of all, if you want to be my friend, if you want to be around me, first of all, I'm not going to consider you my friend if you want me to take medications. Even my parents told me, oh, you better not take that. You better flush that down the toilet. No, they didn't tell me that, but no, you better not take that because that's not good for your body system, and you should already know this. So, anyways, my parents are pastors, so they don't do drugs or take drugs or pills or anything like that. But, I mean, I'm just saying, like, even pills that they give for pain would make you feel a little more better than just every single day keeping you stupid, stuck, with your jaw locked. That isn't even the medication locking your jaw. Oh my goodness gracious. I've even seen people with their jaw locks. No, this is actually reality because I know that when I was probably like in 11th grade, I seen this person and he had his jaw locked. Like, it was hard for him to open his jaw. And there was like one of them had got their jaw punched, but then there was this white guy that had his jaw locked. And this guy used to take drugs. So I know about that story. And then like, I think it was like late 10th grade, like the end of it, there started coming new people on the bus. There's new people on the bus now, and they used to fight. And this guy got punched in the jaw or kicked, stomped on his jaw, and it was just like, anyways, look at my alarm. Oh my gosh, the first thing that it starts with, no. Like, you all even heard it. Like, it's crazy, but like, I'm even tripping out if ringtones like get hacked into and like converted into something else now. Like, I don't know, it's kind of trippy. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyways, my video saved of me with my face, so I'm gonna post that one first, and I'll post the other one of 105, and then I'll post this one. Short, 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Wow. My son was born on the 24th, but I'm sure you already heard that a couple of seconds before I said that. You see, these people are really not that quiet. Cyberstalk, yeah, never mind that. They even want to make sure that they know that they're rats. Everyone, cyberstalkers are not people. They are not doing humane things. They are rats. just gonna have to make it really clear real quick. That was 204 right there, and everyone just heard that. They tried to talk really low to confuse a lot of people, but just have to wipe my whole entire 2 legs right now. That was uncomfortable going in there. But they're mad. They're mad. Alright, so now I should feel stupid because I'm not recording now. Well, I guess I'm not recording. I hope I can relax for a while now. How long has it been? 2:08. I tried to lay down at first, just relax, and I just wasn't able to. That isn't me right there talking, but whatever. Anyways. It's actually... They're extremely loud. It's like crazy how I caught them because, you know, like I'm saying, like, if I would have done this on my own, like, it would have been even, like, I noticed when I started this 2018, and it led all the way till now, like, it was not like now. Yet, like, I didn't know much about it. So, if I would have done this then, like... Oh, so I'm going to put this on here. You just... They're literally talking back and forth. I just don't understand what they want. Like, why are they stalking me for? They're even moving their own faces to that. This is where the conversation of... Get off. Like, right then and there, when I just had caught that, when she had said to get off, I was just like, wow. I just don't understand how they want to be exposed, but as soon as they get caught, it's like, wow. During this video, my phone was on airplane mode because I keep my phone on airplane mode. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, it's just, I don't know what they want from people, doing this to people. It's very horrible.